reminder during the blacklight scene, please do not do any flash photography. We hope you enjoy the show. The students, I'm very proud of them. They work very, very hard.
Why can't I find you? Why have you gone away? My world is changing, I'm rearranging. Just let me Christmas changes too. Where are you, Christmas? Do you remember the girl you used to know? You and I were so carefree, and nothing's easy. Did Christmas change or just
Christmas? Let me see. It says here that Christmas no longer exists, and it's my job to research Christmas and then document my findings. Research? Is Christmas extinct? Oh, hello. I'm Frederick, and I'm here in my lab with a research job to do on something called Christmas. Now, how does anyone go about looking for something such as this? I know we have holidays, but I don't ever remember celebrating one called Christmas. Oh, let's see. Brilliant idea. I'll Google Christmas. Here is something that has the word Christmas in it. Christmas candy. Maybe this will help. It says, Christmas candy. Remember that classic hard candy you love to eat at Christmas? The delicious assortment of different colors, shapes, and flavors? Homemade, especially from Grandma. I don't think anybody makes homemade anything today. What year is this? 1960. That explains it. Life was certainly simpler then.
I love my beautiful Christmas tree. I love the wreath of holly. I love to sing and go caroling. 'Tis the season to be jolly. I love to see old Santa Claus, and I think the toys are dandy. But Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without the Christmas candy. Christmas candy, peppermint fish, and curly ribbon, candy cane, and lemon drop, chocolate Santa's lollipop, warm up the whole Christmas tree, all the candies that you can eat. Christmas would be Christmas without the Christmas candy.
Well, I guess this is proof that Christmas did exist. Why would they name a candy after it? Let me see. I must write my findings. Part of Christmas was making homemade candy. I wonder if this holiday was just an eating feast. Oh, I found another Christmas goodie. Christmas cookies. Now this sounds like something I would like. My favorite snack is cookies. Christmas cookies are traditionally sugar biscuits and cookies cut into various shapes related to Christmas. Stars, bells, and trees. Odd. I wonder what these shapes have to do with Christmas. I'll check it out after I have my break. And I'm sure the cookies I'll be eating aren't homemade.
I sure do like those Christmas cookies, sugar. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. The ones that look like Santa Claus, Christmas trees and bells and stars. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. Now Christmas cookies are a special treat. The more she bakes, the more I eat. And sometimes I can't get myself to stop. Sometimes she'll wait till I'm asleep, and she'll take the ones that I didn't eat and put those little sprinkly things on the top. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, sugar. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. The ones that look like Santa Claus, Christmas trees and bells and stars. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. Now those sprinkly things just make things worse because it makes them taste better than they did at first, and they're absolutely impossible to resist. Some disappear to who knows where, but I make sure that I get my share, and those kids just stand there waiting for the ones I miss. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, sugar. Sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. She gets mad that they're all gone before she gets the icing put on. Sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. Now there's a benefit to all of this that you might have overlooked or missed. So now let me tell you the best part of it all. Every time she sticks another batch in the oven, there's 15 minutes for some kissing and a hug. That's why I eat Christmas cookies all year long. Oh, take it away. Those Christmas cookies, sugar. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. The ones that look like Santa Claus, Christmas trees and bells and stars. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe.
I'll add Christmas cookies to the Christmas food list. I guess we could still be celebrating Christmas since people are still eating candies and cookies. But I really don't see the connection to this so-called thing called Christmas. Here is something that doesn't sound like food. Christmas list. I've made to-do list, and a grocery list, and a packing list. But let's see, what is a Christmas list? says submitting a Christmas list is a high priority for children and teens during the Christmas season. Gee, I wonder what kind of things these children and teens put on their list. Oh wait, here's a newspaper article from 1970. Children visit Santa and only ask for one thing. Who is this Santa? Well, I guess I should read the article and find out what children really put on a Christmas list. These children went and saw Santa, and they only asked for one thing. I can see why they need to ask for teeth at Christmas. If all they do is eat candy and cookies, it's no wonder they are missing teeth. They're lucky they're not missing more teeth than their two front teeth. Oh, let's see, I better write something down. It seems this Christmas thing involves children and teens asking Santa for teeth they're missing from eating too much Christmas candy and cookies. Oh, there is more to this article. It says, but lists are not just for kids. Santa Claus makes a list too. He has a last name? Claus. Well, anyway, Santa makes a list for bad children and one for good children. And if you were on the bad list, you would receive coal in your stocking or no presents at all. And if you were on the good list, you would receive items from your Christmas list.
somebody slips on me. I see a dance on mommy's plan for my pants. Little fat sugar bowl with ants. Somebody slips on me. Oh, I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad. I'm getting nothing for Christmas. 'Cause I ain't been nothing but bad.
So you better be good, whatever you do, 'cause if you're bad, I'm warning you.
I'll get nothing for Christmas.
It appears that at one time, children put only a few things on their Christmas list. But as the years went by, children's list grew and grew, and poor old Santa couldn't keep up. That'd be my guess. And I'm not sure about this Santa person. How could any one person possibly check on every child in the world and then give them presents? I can see where this Christmas thing became extinct. Overload. It's not even believable. If I could only find out how Christmas got started. I'm so proud of my son Frederick. He's a great scientist, you know. He is presently working on a research project. His objective is to see if Christmas is extinct. And I'm not much help because I don't even know what Christmas is. And while I was cleaning the attic this week, I found something very special. And I know Frederick is going to be so happy about it. I came upon this old dusty box. And in the corner of the attic, I opened the box, and there was a real live book inside. I mean, you know, the ones with a cover and pages you actually turn with your hand, not electronic. Well, after I got over the shock of finding a real book, I looked at its title, and it read, The Bible. And I just knew that Frederick could use this old book to help him find information on Christmas and how it came to be. Where is that boy? I just bake cookies, and that usually gets him here in a flash every time. Is that fresh baked cookies I smell? Frederick, never mind about those cookies. Look at what I have found for you. It's an old book, and it's called the Bible. I just have a feeling that this book is going to help you find out what you need to know about Christmas. Well, Frederick was so excited, he started reading the book right away. Wow! If this is how Christmas began, I can see why they celebrated Christmas for years and years. Just think, having God's own Son right here on earth, a Savior for all. But how could such a wonderful thing get lost or forgotten?
Journeyed far, a weary pair, they sought for shelter from the cold night air, some place where she could lay her head, where she could give her faith a quiet bed. Was there no room, no corner there, in all
I have room in my heart for Christmas, and I surely do hope I can find even the smallest sampling of it, because that will mean that Christmas is not extinct. And maybe, just maybe, I could get it back again. It gets me so excited thinking of people having Christmas again. I can see it now. Frederick discovers Christmas. Now that is something I would really be proud of. Okay, Head, together. Now how did we lose it? That is what I need to find out. Well, I looked at Christmas in 1960 and 1970. Let me go ahead. And maybe I will find a clue on how Christmas got lost. Bingo. I think I've hit the jackpot. There is a list of news videos on this very topic. This looks very interesting. Let me pull up this news video for you. I'll turn up the sound, and I'll make the picture bigger too. That's much better. Excuse me, and what do you think you are doing? You cannot display such things in a public place. Don't you know that you could offend people? You must remove it immediately, or I will have to arrest you. Was that really worth someone getting hurt over? Now look what you both have done. No one gets anything. That will be $10.40, please. Thank you, and you have a very Merry Christmas. If you want to keep your job, you will say Happy Holidays, not Merry Christmas. We do not want to offend people. Well, I can see how Christmas lost its meaning. People became involved with shopping for gifts and getting gifts. And it seems they had forgotten all about Jesus altogether. Their own greed led to Christmas disappearing. What I need to do is find just the smallest touch of Christmas. Oh, what's this? It's a letter. It's a letter delivered here, by mistake, I'm sure, because it's addressed to Santa. And it doesn't even have a postmark. Darn, there's no date. I wonder how old it is. I'll read what's inside. Dear Santa, I know this is a big request, but you are the only one that I can turn to. I'm searching for Christmas, and no one seems to care about it or even believe in me. I want you to know that I still believe in you and Christmas, and I sure do hope I get to see you this year. Thank you, Santa, for all your kind, gentle spirit. You give so much, and you get very little in return. Mom says she'll bake you some homemade cookies and even leave a snack out for your reindeer. I hope I can stay up this year. Billy. Oh, but there's another letter? Santa, it's me, Billy, again. Well, however most people call me Bill now. I wrote the first letter to you as a young child, and now I'm a young man. And I think I'm the only person left that still believes in you and Christmas. And I'm not sure if you'll ever receive this letter, but I will not stop writing to you. I just know that someday you will answer me. Merry Christmas, Santa. Bill.
sat upon your knee. I wrote to you with childhood fantasy. Well, I'm all grown up now. Can you still help somehow? I'm not a child, but my heart still can dream. So here's my lifelong wish, my grown-up Christmas list. Not for myself, but for a word in need. No more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal our hearts. Every man would have a friend, that right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. What is this illusion called? The innocence of you. Maybe only in that blind belief can we ever find the truth. No more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal our hearts. Every man would have a friend, that right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. This is my only lifelong wish. This is my grown-up Christmas list.
Finally, a list that has meaning. If there is a Santa, I'm sure he would approve of this list. I must track that person down. Frederick researched for years trying to find Bill, and finally he did track him down. He was the person who wrote the letters. Excuse me, sir. I desperately need your help. You see, I am a scientist, and I have been given the job of researching whether Christmas is extinct. I read your letter, and I knew you could help me bring back Christmas. I wrote that letter almost 30 years ago, when I was about your age. I, too, was in search of Christmas, but it was almost impossible to find, and no one else seemed to care about it. I gave up writing those letters to Santa. But I did discover one thing on my search for Santa and Christmas, that Christmas only exists if you believe in it, and it only lasts if you remember why it does exist. So if you believe in Christmas, you will feel Christmas. I guess that he stopped believing. But I think it's because he forgot why Christmas even existed. Maybe talking to me will make him want to write to Santa again.
Children sleeping, snow is softly falling, dreams are calling, like bells in the distance. We were dreamers not so long ago, but one by one we all had to grow up. When it seems the magic slipped away, we find it all again on Christmas Day. Believe in what your heart is saying. Hear the melodies play. There's no time to waste. There's so much to celebrate. Believe in what you feel inside and give your dreams the wings to fly. You have everything you need if you just believe. Trains move destinations are where we begin again. Ships go sailing far across the sea, trusting starlight to get where they need to be. When it seems that we have lost our way, we find ourselves again on Christmas Day. Believe in what your heart is saying. Hear the melody that's playing. There's no time to waste. There's so much to celebrate. Believe in what you feel inside and give your dreams the wings to fly. You have everything you need if you just believe. If you just believe. If you just believe. If you just believe. Just believe.
Frederick texted his mother right away, and the text read, "Mom, I want to have Christmas. I need your help. Check your email. It will tell you everything you need to know." Mom got the text and began to read the email, and it read, "Dear Mom, I have found Christmas, and it's the most beautiful thing. My heart is filled with so much joy and love, and I want to share it with everyone so they can experience it too. Then Christmas will spread and spread. Now here's what you need. A manger to tell of the beginning of Christmas. A tree. Presents to give and food to eat. Music for singing and dancing and games for children to play. Now send out invitations to all of our family and friends, inviting them to the biggest celebration ever. Now the invitations should read, you are invited to a Christmas celebration on December 25th. It begins 1 minute after midnight, and it will last forever. I have much to do. The invitations were sent, and everyone was talking about the big celebration. Well, what could it be? They were just about to discover it because the time was exactly 1 minute after midnight. Let it be Christmas.
Let it be Christmas everywhere, in the hearts of all people, both near and afar. Christmas everywhere. Feel the love of the season wherever you are, on the small country roads lined with green mistletoe, big city streets where 1,000 lights glow. Let it be Christmas everywhere. Let heavenly music fill the air. Let every heart sing, let every bell ring, the story of hope and joy and peace. And let it be Christmas everywhere. Let heavenly music fill the air. Let anger and fear and hate disappear. Let there be love that lasts through the year. And let it be Christmas, Christmas everywhere. Let it be Christmas everywhere, with the gold and the silver, the green and the red. Christmas everywhere, in the smiles of all children asleep in their beds, in the eyes of young babies, their first fallen snow. Elderly's memories that never grow old. Let it be Christmas everywhere. Let heavenly music fill the air. Let every heart sing, let every bell ring, the story of hope and joy and peace. And let it be Christmas everywhere. Let heavenly music fill the air. Let anger and fear and hate disappear. Let there be love that lasts through the year. And let it be Christmas, Christmas everywhere. Let it be Christmas everywhere, in the songs that we sing and the gifts that we bring. Christmas everywhere, in what this day means and what we believe, from the sandy white beaches where blue water rolls, snow-covered mountains and valleys below.
Let it be Christmas everywhere. Let heavenly music fill the air. Let every heart sing, let every bell ring, the story of hope and joy and peace. And let it be Christmas everywhere. Let heavenly music fill the air. Let anger and fear and hate disappear. Let there be love that lasts
And so it was. Frederick and his family began to have Christmas celebrations every year after year, and soon Christmas became alive again. It became a time for families and friends to gather together and celebrate their love. They gave gifts and received gifts, but not on mile-long lists. They had remembered what Frederick had written in his report. In conclusion, I have found that Christmas is not extinct. Christmas is something you must believe in order for it to happen. And to make Christmas last forever and never be in danger of becoming extinct, you must always remember why Christmas exists. Celebrate the birth of Jesus. Now, all around the world, Christmas is celebrated. Frederick had discovered Christmas, and it is his favorite time of year, as well as a favorite time of year for millions.
Is all around. Everything is calm on Christmas Eve. There's goodwill in the air tonight. Angels sing by candlelight, their voices carried on the wind. When carol singers gather round, when I hear that festive sound, I wanna join with them and sing. Sing a merry song, and we all sing along. A festive melody that tells us Christmas time is here. See the stars tonight, they're shining bright, 'cause it's Christmas time, and it's my favorite time of year. Deck the halls with bells of holly, give them mistletoe. Oh, it's a season to be jolly, wrapping presents, writing cards, helping decorate the tree. But there's one thing that makes it all for me. When carol singers gather round, your voices fill the town. It's like the world is joining in. We sing a merry song, and we all sing along. The festive melody that tells us Christmas time is here. See the stars tonight, they're shining bright, 'cause it's Christmas time, and it's my favorite time of year. Christmas Eve, still believe, so excited, can't sleep. When the morning comes, church bells ring, and he's near. Christmas It's my favorite time of year.
Quietly reflect. Peace on earth is all around, and Christmas finally has been found. We hear the festive sounds of music in the air, and that lets us know that people care. The stars are shining bright, for Christmas is a holy night. The young children and the young child who asked, "Where are you, Christmas?" is full grown and has searched and found Christmas on her own, with just a little help from Frederick.
Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? Why have you gone away? Where is the laughter you used to bring me? Why can't I hear music play? My world is changing, I'm rearranging. Does that mean Christmas changes too? Where are you, Christmas? Do you remember the one you used to know?
We are so happy that Christmas is not extinct. And may you all keep Christmas alive and remember that Christmas is something you must believe in order for it to happen. And to make Christmas last forever and never be in danger of becoming extinct, you must always remember why Christmas exists. Celebrate Jesus' birth. Merry Christmas to you all.
Sonia Shivakevich. As you know, some of you have been here before. She writes, produces, choreographs, directs, everything, and she writes each child into our program. And she does such a beautiful job, as you know. And each year it's different, and each year the message is there. Secondly, and I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but no teacher is behind stage. So my second thanks is to our kids because they take the responsibility, and we'll notice that none of them are trying to get attention and look at me or anything. They have a message, and they are giving that message to you from the heart, and it's not all about attention to them. And thirdly, I'd like to thank you parents who send your children here and who help us to continue to share Jesus with them, because that's really a total education of the children. We want to thank Father. Father always loves to stand up and say something because he loves that. And we want to thank Father. Do you want to say anything, Father? I asked Audrey Roy if she wanted to say something, but I really didn't give her time to compose. And Audrey, who has a comment for everything, said, I just can't, sister. So that was Audrey. But anyhow, this is Shivakevich. We have a little something for you from our school as a thank you. We have cookies and punch in the back. We thank those who brought cookies because you'll get to eat them now. And this is Seymour and Marlene for the punch. And also, if you would like a video, Calvin is offering those for $5 per DVD if you'd like to order one. Okay? And I think that's all. And thank you, kids. Whoops.
I just want to say what a terrific job you did, but I also want to thank my family who gives up me during this season, and my son and his girlfriend who helped with the lab, and my husband who helps me set up all of the other things. Thank you guys, I'm very proud of you. Enjoy the cookies, everybody, and have a Merry Christmas. If you want a video, I have a list up here. I'll give you.